Hey there, fellow travelers. It's your name here. When you think of Switzerland, you think of towering Alps, pristine lakes, maybe even a cuckoo clock or two. But beyond the iconic sights, Switzerland holds a treasure trove of hidden gems just waiting to be discovered. We're ditching the tourist traps and venturing off the beaten path to uncover 10 underrated destinations that should be on every traveler's radar in 2024. We're talking about places where you can truly immerse yourself in Swiss culture, soak in breathtaking scenery, and escape the crowds. So grab your backpack, lace up your hiking boots, and get ready for an unforgettable journey through the heart of Switzerland. Our first stop takes us to the Lauterbrunnen Valley, often described as the most beautiful valley in all of Switzerland. As you wander through this valley, you'll be greeted by towering cliffs that seem to rise straight up from the valley floor, their peaks often shrouded in mist. But the true stars of Lauterbrunnen are the waterfalls. 72 of them cascade down the valley walls, each one a testament to the raw power and beauty of nature. Imagine standing in a verdant meadow, wildflowers blooming at your feet, as the roar of Staubach Falls, plummeting over 970 feet, echoes through the valley. If you're up for an adventure, take a cable car up to Grutschalp and hike to Murren, a charming car-free village perched high above the valley floor. The views from up here are simply breathtaking, offering panoramic vistas of the waterfalls, the valley, and the surrounding mountains. Don't forget your camera. Lauterbrunnen is a photographer's paradise. Next, we journey to the heart of Gruyères, a town that's as charming as its namesake cheese is delicious. Imagine strolling through cobblestone streets lined with centuries-old buildings, their flower boxes overflowing with colorful blooms. The air is filled with the scent of fresh bread and, yes, that unmistakable aroma of Gruyère cheese. Dominating the hilltop is the imposing Gruyères Castle, a medieval masterpiece that seems to have sprung straight from the pages of a storybook. Step inside to journey back in time as you explore its grand halls, intricate tapestries, and learn about the castle's rich history dating back to the 13th century. No visit to Gruyères is complete without indulging in its claim to fame, Gruyère cheese. Head to a local fromagerie and witness firsthand the art of cheesemaking. And for a truly immersive experience, treat yourself to a traditional Swiss fondue. There's nothing quite like dipping crusty bread into a pot of melted Gruyère and savoring its rich, nutty flavor. Prepare to be enchanted as we journey to Appenzell, a region that feels like stepping back in time. Nestled amidst rolling green hills and picturesque valleys, Appenzell is a place where age-old traditions are still very much alive. The village of Appenzell, the region's heart, is a feast for the eyes. Imagine brightly painted wooden houses adorned with intricate murals, their window boxes overflowing with geraniums. Take a stroll through the car-free main street and soak up the lively atmosphere of the local market. Here, you can find everything from handcrafted souvenirs to regional delicacies like Appenzeller cheese and the region's famous Biberli gingerbread. If you're lucky enough to visit during the annual Landsgemeinde, you'll witness a truly unique spectacle. This open-air parliament, dating back to the 14th century, sees citizens gather in the town square to vote on local matters by raising their hands. Ascona, a touch of the Mediterranean on the shores of Switzerland. Get ready to feel the warmth of the Mediterranean sun as we arrive in Ascona, a charming town nestled on the shores of Lake Maggiore. Palm trees line the promenade, their fronds swaying gently in the breeze, while the air is filled with the scent of citrus blossoms. Stroll along the lakefront, where colorful houses adorned with cascading bougainvillea create a picture-perfect setting. Stop at one of the many cafes and indulge in a scoop of gelato while soaking up the views of the glistening lake and the surrounding mountains. For a taste of history, explore the narrow, winding streets of Ascona's Old Town. Discover hidden courtyards, admire the architecture of ancient churches, and browse the boutiques filled with local crafts and Italian-inspired fashion. If you're seeking a moment of tranquility, hop on a ferry and escape to the Brissago Islands. These two islands, located just off the coast of Ascona, are home to a botanical garden showcasing exotic plants from around the world. Soglio, above it all in Switzerland's mountain paradise. Ascend to Soglio, a village perched high on a terrace overlooking the Bregaglia Valley. Time stands still here with fresh air and breathtaking views. Wander through narrow cobblestone streets lined with ancient stone houses. Hear the gentle ringing of cowbells and the whisper of the wind. Visit the Palazzo Salis, a 17th-century palace, now a hotel and restaurant. Find a quiet spot, close your eyes, and breathe the fresh mountain air. Lavaux Vineyards, where rolling hills meet sparkling waters. Wine lovers, rejoice! Our next stop takes us to the Lavaux Vineyards, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that's as beautiful as it is delicious. Imagine rolling hills blanketed in vineyards, their vines heavy with grapes, stretching as far as the eye can see. As you wander through the terraced vineyards, you'll be treated to breathtaking views of Lake Geneva shimmering in the distance, its waters reflecting the azure sky. Take a leisurely hike or rent a bike and explore the winding paths that crisscross the vineyards, stopping at local wineries along the way to sample the region's renowned wines. From crisp chasselas to elegant Pinot Noir, there's a wine for every palate in Lavaux. For a truly unforgettable experience, time your visit during the autumn harvest. Witness the grape harvest in full swing, with locals and visitors alike coming together to celebrate the bounty of the season. Prepare to be charmed as we arrive in Merton, a beautifully preserved medieval town that feels like it's frozen in time. Encircled by ancient ramparts and nestled on the shores of Lake Merton, this town is a true hidden gem. As you step through the town gate, you'll be transported back to the Middle Ages. Cobblestone streets lead you past colorful houses adorned with wrought iron signs, their facades whispering tales of centuries past. Take a stroll along the town walls, offering panoramic views of the red-roofed houses below and the glistening lake beyond. For a truly unique experience, climb the 15th-century bell tower of the German church. From this vantage point, you'll be rewarded with breathtaking views of the town, the lake, and the surrounding countryside. Schaffhausen, where history flows with the mighty Rhine. Witness the raw power of nature in Schaffhausen, home to the majestic Rhine Falls. Europe's largest waterfall thunders over a 450-foot wide rock ledge. Take a boat trip to the base and feel the spray on your face. Hike to viewing platforms for panoramic vistas. Schaffhausen is more than just the Rhine Falls. Explore the charming old town with cobblestone streets and colorful houses. Visit the Munot Fortress for commanding views of the town and river. Arosa Alpine Adventures and Breathtaking Beauty. Our next stop is Arosa, a mountain resort town in the heart of the Swiss Alps. Surrounded by towering peaks, pristine lakes, and lush forests, Arosa is a paradise for nature lovers. Lace up your hiking boots and hit the trails with routes for all fitness levels. Hike to the summit of the Weisshorn for panoramic views, or take a leisurely stroll around the picturesque Obersee Lake. In winter, Arosa transforms into a winter wonderland, perfect for skiing and snowboarding. Cozy up in a traditional Swiss chalet after a day on the slopes. Solothurn, Baroque beauty on the banks of the Aare. Our final stop takes us to Solothurn, a town often called the most beautiful Baroque town in Switzerland. Situated on the banks of the Aare River, Solothurn exudes a unique charm that's both elegant and welcoming. As you wander through the town's old town, you'll be struck by the grandeur of its Baroque architecture. Magnificent buildings adorned with intricate facades, ornate fountains, and charming squares create a sense of opulence and sophistication. Be sure to visit the St. Ursin Cathedral, a masterpiece of Baroque architecture that dominates the town skyline. Step inside to admire its lavish interior, adorned with frescoes, stucco work, and gilded details. For a truly unique experience, take a guided tour of the town's 11 historical fountains, each one dedicated to a different saint or historical figure. These fountains are not only beautiful to look at, but they also offer a glimpse into Solothurn's rich history and cultural heritage. It's a perfect way to end our journey through Switzerland's hidden gems. Until next time, happy Swiss travels. So there you have it, 10 of Switzerland's best-kept secrets, just waiting for you to discover their magic. From the cascading waterfalls of Lauterbrunnen to the sun-drenched shores of Ascona and the Baroque elegance of Solothurn, these underrated destinations offer a glimpse into the heart and soul of Switzerland. Remember, travel is about more than just checking off famous landmarks. It's about venturing off the beaten path, connecting with local cultures, and creating memories that will last a lifetime. So what are you waiting for? Start planning your Swiss adventure today and discover the hidden gems that await you. Thanks for joining us on this journey through Switzerland's hidden gems. Don't forget to like, subscribe to Postcard Diaries, and hit the bell icon for more travel inspiration.